Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be transforming myself from this to this to this. Okay, first things first, I'm going to prime my face. I'm going in with the NYX Studio Perfect primer. Then we're gonna jump into the eyes straight away because I've already done my eyebrows as usual. I don't do my eyebrows on camera because not very interesting. First things first, we're gonna go in with the eyes, and she's got this like really like foxy kind of eye look and a lot of like teal bluish and then like smoked out. So that's what we're gonna try to do today. So I'm gonna go in with the James Charles Lovely palette again. I'm going in with this like toffee kind of shade. This is called Punch Me? Yeah. What a name. But we're gonna go in with that shade, and that's gonna be sort of like the base and like the transition shade. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with the blue shade. This is from ColourPop. I don't remember what the name of this, but I'll put the color down below. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to recreate that flow, because she's got that like foxy eye kind of thing. So I'm gonna try to like pull it upwards over here, and then hopefully that kind of looks okay. That's actually a really nice color. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back in with the previous brush that we used for the transition shade and just blend it in a little bit so that it's not too harsh of a line. Okay, so next we're gonna go in and try to create that smoky, foxy eye kind of look. So instead of going all in with the black, I'm gonna mix a little bit with some browns. I'm using the James Charles Smoky palette again. So I'm gonna go in with the black shade here and then this brown shade. I'm just gonna mix it in between both of it and then create that smoky eyeliner look first, and then we'll go ahead and smoke it out further later. So this is basically like the base of this look, right? So I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in with the angled brush that I used earlier, and going in with the black shade. I'm gonna just smoke it up a little bit, so that's gonna help bring the pigmentation. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush to just blend everything out, and then we're gonna jump back in to the blue shade just to intensify the color a little bit, because the smokiness would definitely take away some of the color. Okay, so that's the top of the eyes. Next, I'm going to go in and do my concealer first, and then we're going to go back and continue finishing up the eyes. So for concealer, I'm using my Rimmel London, Trusted Rimmel London Wake Me Up Concealer. Okay, so instead of just concealing the bottom of my eyes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a flat brush and sort of enhance the sharpness of the wing. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and just clean up the rest of my face. Okay, then for better coverage, I'm gonna jump in with some Obsessed Cosmetics Cushion Foundation. Okay, then to set everything, I'm going in with the 3CE Natural Finish Loose Powder. Okay, so let's go in and finish up the eyes. So basically she smokes it out a little bit at the bottom. So I'm going in with an angled brush and a black shadow. Just drawing it a little bit. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to the middle of my eye, and that's where I'm stopping it. So over here it's smokier, and then sort of connecting it a little bit to the top. Okay, then going back with the same blue shade, I'm just gonna smoke it out a little bit on the bottom. Okay, so next, to finish up the eye look, I'm going in with some eyeliner. I'm using the Maybelline Hypersharp Liner. Okay, so I finished up my liner and then I went off camera to put on some falsies. Punchline doesn't have like super massive lashes, so I went with something that's very more natural. So I'm using Ardell Natural Lashes, and then at the bottom part she has like this like one line that's like sticking out, and then instead of using eyeliner to draw that, I'm going to go in with some tiny little falsies. So I'm using the individual falsies to create that look. So I'm going to go with the thickest one, the thickest and the longest one. Okay, so if you do not have those individual falsies, you can definitely just use eyeliner to draw one line. But I thought it would be pretty nice to have the falsies instead of drawing that one line. Okay, so now we're just gonna finish up the face, and the thing that's most prominent about her is her little round cheeks and also round nose. For the nose, I'm going in with a cream blush. This is by Obsessed Cosmetics. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna basically draw that circle on my nose. Oh my god. I look like a reindeer, guys. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, I look ridiculous. Jeez. I thought I was gonna look cute, but like, this is some weird shit, guys. So, oh, I should probably set the nose. Yeah, I should do that. No, this is so weird. Anyways, I set my nose with some blush. Okay, we are going to finish this look. We are going to finish the look. So, next, I am going to go in and draw the circles. I'm going to draw circles on my cheeks. I'm gonna go in with some concealer, and then we're gonna jump back into the James Charles Morphe palette with a little bit of an orangey eyeshadow shade to create that circle. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix a bit of the tan shade and some blush so that it looks a little bit more matchy with the nose. I look like a clown. Is that the purpose of it? Am I supposed to look like a clown? Because I look like a clown. Oh my god, I am a clown. Anyways, guys, besides the point that I look crazy, I'm just gonna go in with very lightly a bit of bronzer to really make everything else pop. I'm going in with some highlighter. I'm going in with my Smashbox Planetary Cheek Palette. This is my favorite highlighter. And I'm going to go in with this shade here. This is in Heart and Solar. There's a bit of a duochrome kind of look to it. Okay, so we're almost done. I'm going to go in and finish up the lips. I'm using Sephora's lip robe thingy. I don't know what this thing is called, but I love their lipsticks. So I'm just going to go in with the black shade. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, so now to finish up the makeup, I'm gonna go in back with the initial blue shade that we used, and I'm just gonna use my fingers and just pat it on top of my lips. Okay, cool. So to finish the transformation, I will be right back with new hair and also a new top. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out with the wig and everything. So these are actually just clip-on bangs. You can see a little part here, I think. I'm not sure if you can see in camera, but it's not really nice. Anyways, you can tell that it's a pretty bad wig because I had to trim it, so I kind of look crazy because I don't even know how to cut hair properly, and I had to try to cut the bangs, and it looks ridiculous, honestly. Anyways, this is the final look. Hi! So I'm actually quite happy with the way it looks. I didn't have blue contact lenses, so I pop on some gray lenses. So this video is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to take you guys through my entire Photoshop process, how I edit my photos, and in this case I'm going to try to edit this top maybe to purple because I don't have a purple top and she's wearing a purple top. But yeah, I'll attempt to Photoshop this. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. And then how I normally clean up the skin and whatever that's, you know, gross on these bangs, clean up the hair, and then also the backdrop, everything, how I basically edit my photos. I'll take you guys through all of that. So that's like a whole transformation from like no makeup to all the way to post edit. Yeah, hopefully you guys find it informative. Something that you can learn, and oh my god, I love swinging my hair like that. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna take you guys through my editing process, and we'll see the final look soon. So basically, I start off in Photoshop, and I just, you know, crop my photos first. So I prefer cropping it at a 4:5 ratio instead of a square because it looks better on Instagram, so that's what I'm doing. And just making sure that I crop it in close enough so that the face is the main focus. After that, I use the liquify tool, and what I'm doing is basically making my hair look a little bit better. I don't use this tool a lot. I only use it when my hair looks like absolute shit. Okay, next, so basically what I'm doing now is I'm actually using the stamp tool to clean up all the little baby hairs that's like standing out everywhere, and I'm also using the healing tool to remove the strands of hair. The stamp tool is much easier if you have a lot of white space. And then now we're going into color the top. To get the color right, I basically set it to multiply instead of normal, and then I'm masking out all the other colors that I don't want to appear. And then I basically do the same thing on my hair to create that blue thing that she has on the front of her bangs. So I'm playing between multiply and also the overlay setting, just to make sure that the color looks as realistic as possible. I do the same thing for the eyes as well, going in with the color and then adjusting the setting to multiply. And then just giving myself a little nice highlight. So I'm basically doing the same thing for the background as well, using multiply setting and then also just masking out the areas. And also why I'm using multiply is because it's a little bit more realistic. It's not just like slapping on a color like on Microsoft Paint. It actually picks up all the shadows and everything. To finish up the background, I'm selecting the pixels and then using different types of brushes. In this case, I'm using the watercolor brush to kind of create that graffiti vector kind of look that's very much like Punchline's character, and then using the different settings and colors to, you know, create the backdrop basically. Next, I go into my phone and I basically play with the settings on iPhone itself, and I always adjust the highlights to make the picture a bit more of a pop of color. And then I go into Snapseed. This is my favorite editing app. I do all my skin retouching here. It's super easy. I'm too lazy to do it on Photoshop. And I also play around with the brushes that's available on Snapseed. And yeah, just basically to enhance everything and make sure that it looks pretty. So yes, that is the final look, the full edited look. And anyways, I hope you guys found this video informative and fun in a way to see me transform from looking like a potato to this of somewhat. But yes, anyways, I enjoyed making this video. Photoshop's kind of like my full-time job plus my hobby kind of thing, so I really love playing with Photoshop. But yeah, anyways, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to watch more. And you can also follow me all over social media. It's all the same handle. It's at NCAvian. I'll link everything down in the description box below. And if you guys want to watch more of this type of videos where I kind of go through the whole editing process with you guys, let me know, and maybe I'll come up with more videos like that. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!